All right, everybody. So here we go. Browns update preview. What a big game. Let's get right into this episode of Buckeye Banter. Welcome to Buckeye Banter, sports in the OH. Yo, yo, yo. Okay. So, this Browns game is kind of massive. If you didn't see it, we had a little thing going. If you could only pick one, Buckeyes last night or Browns tomorrow, who would you pick to win? Well, the Browns hope that not only one of them can win because the Buckeyes got that victory. So now we're pulling for those Browns. We can go 2 for 2. It's not going to be easy, but we are going to get the majority of backups out of the Steelers team. We are at home. We get all those wide receivers back. But we are losing a lot of other players. If you haven't seen the latest injury report, it's not pretty. Mostly COVID related. The biggest ones are obviously Denzel Ward, huge, because let's face it, might be backups, but I imagine they're going to play some of those starting wide receivers because most teams just don't have enough wide receivers to not. So they've got some pretty good ones in Steeler land, even if I hate that team, I can admit that. Also, we've got Nick Harris, who's not going to play. Now I think that Wyatt Teller should be back. We got to hope that Ty Davis and Taki are able to play because Malcolm Smith is out. He's been kind of one of our more consistent linebackers. BJ Goodson is still out, so we're missing two main linebackers there. We just lost Sendejo and Joseph, who have actually both been playing much better. Harrison Bryant out. So yeah, it's not a pretty list. But as I mentioned the other day in one of our videos, the Buckeye preview video, you can find that Buckeye preview video there. You got to win. This is the NFL. Things happen. Everybody's dealing with this garbage right now. And if you want to make the playoffs, this is it. You just win this game. So Baker, Chubb, Hunt, they're all going to play. Those top wide receivers, they're all back. So let's go out there and let's show everybody we deserve to be in this thing. 11-5, we're in. 10-6. This is a lot of. You need some help. I'm not going to get into all that because I just don't want to think about it. If you want to look for those, you can find them out there. How we get in if we lose. Let's just win. Let's not worry about that. Anybody who ever played sports knows you don't want to count on somebody else to carry your water for you. Just get it done. So let's go Browns. Let's get this victory. I'm going to say we do. I have confidence that Baker, Chubb, and Hunt, Jarvis, Higgins, all them guys are just going to show up. We might see the biggest game we've ever seen out of Njoku. Who knows? But I think they're going to show up and they're going to get it done. And yeah, that's my hunch is we win. My hunch is we don't win big because I think that defensively we're still gonna be having some issues with some of the players that are gone. But I think we win. I'll say 28-21 or 28-24. 28-24. That's where I'm going. So now there was a while where everybody thought we might get two guys to 1,000, and more and more it's looking like that's not going to happen. Hunt would just have to have an incredibly huge game. Chubb doesn't need much; he only needs 41 yards, but Hunt needs almost 200. So unless something crazy happens, we're not gonna see that happen this year. But there's always next year when they actually get to play. Hopefully all of them, all their games, and we might see that happen again next season. So, um, around the league, there's a lot of crazy stuff going on with the playoffs, and we'll see how it plays out. But um, exciting news for Bills fans is as the Bills Mafia gets to come back. Packers got some terrible news for them. If you're a Packer fan, you're disappointed to hear about your stud left tackle getting out. According to Rodgers, he's grieving still the loss. So yeah, and then there's the coaching hot seat. You've got Anthony Lynn. Nobody knows for sure what's going to happen there. A lot of guys who everybody expects to be gone, like Gase in New York, and we'll see what happens. And then just some already open jobs. So next week is going to just be a lot of other news and not so much. So we'll see what happens with the playoff, how this all plays out. And there's some other games that could matter for other teams mostly, and let's just hope we don't have to worry about what other games matter for us. Let's just get it done. Let's beat these Steelers. Let's lock up our own playoff berth, um, and hopefully show everybody that we're ready to compete in this division. We gave Baltimore a good run. Baltimore right now is balling, by the way. There's a lot of people out there in the national media who are, and I tend to agree with them, say that teams are worried about Baltimore right now. Baltimore is peaking at the right time. Lamar and actually their wide receivers look way better than they did even against us. It's like ever since they beat us and got that shot in the arm, they've been a different team. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, it was they're on a roll, and we gave them all they could handle. So I think this Browns team is turning a corner. I think we've got a lot to be excited about. So I hope you guys enjoy the game tomorrow and that we get the big W that we can all celebrate going to the playoffs for the first time in 18 years. Yeah, so go Browns. Please like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Appreciate all you out there who are doing that. And, if you like it, tell someone else about it. And I appreciate that too. All right, have a good one. Go Browns.